Yo, what's up, man? We back at like a crack at. This is your boy Ill. Alright, we back at it with some new.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
What up, world? This is Grammy music producer Ryan Ghost Bowser rocking it out with First Fam West Radio and your man's Mr. Illustrator. And on the ones and twos, we got Crazy D. Spin that, man.
Tools in the box, the haters wanna stop it. Mom's long like cocaine. I'm a fly human being, money is the reason. No reason about those games. Keep the tools in the box, the haters wanna stop it. Mom's long like cocaine. Pure white, Peruvian, take flight, ride the wind, long nights, getting it in. Is this the life of a hooligan? Ninjas on the street, they trying to avoid the chalk. Talk it out, maybe after let the heat spark. Gunshots, bury victims in the dirt quick. Circle of death, calling it the work shift. Mind blown, mind gone. Just took a life he don't care about his own. But this is what the youth taught, turned up. Mommy offered those pills, plus she coked up. Out to celebrate, told it's the last days. Race and chase away the pain of his lane. Ain't no shame, she peeling off her lace and things.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
Me, I always tell the truth. Even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy. Come on. Last time.
Call up your name, that's my mafia twin from Jordan Downs. Raise a finger, that's on gorillas, bitches going down. You politicking on instant, I'm out rolling rounds. Smoke his brother, smoking his brother, now we in the cloud. Played our freestyle in the courtroom, Brody lost his trial. Doing dope all around the kid, so she lost her child. See, this mafia way of living, it's just our lifestyle. It ain't no waiting, I'm impatient, let's get busy right now, okay? Diamonds dancing, it's off a lick, I like to rob people. Keep it on me, unfortunately, I done shot people. Not legal, nigga, I'm a spinner, we are not equal, non-lethal. John Cena the poor, I could not see. Long live to leave it. Hood boy was quick to squeeze the trigger. If your son ever hungry, doggy, I kill for that nigga. I'll die for the street that I post on with my killers. That is not my baby. Lately, I've been focused on Skrilla. I can't tell you what. Just know the code word is DJing. That's a highlight play, buddy. We gon' replay it. Well-known gorillas from my city, they know we famous. You ain't talking no money. Get in line and keep waiting, keep hating. I promise it's coming, little Larry. Be patient. I had to cut this bitch off. She got feelings attached. I burn this motherfucker down to the ground till the building collapse. Don't listen to your music, that shit weak and I'm blowing this cap. 556 fly out ARP, ain't no holding me back. You speaking on my dead, it's okay, you for surely getting smacked. Don't need a microphone, but you know it's for solely a rap. Big eye busters, the enemies is for soaking wet. Don't believe none of your story, that shit make believe. 223s, you ain't ducking nothing, this could shoot through trees. Cold word, mental cycle, I came to make a pussy bleed. It ain't a bitch on this earth I'm gonna ever meet. I tell down they ever run up on me, shit, I ain't having it. You sir not a killer, we heard you did that shit on accident. I told these niggas I'm from Gorilla Gang Mafia. Yo, BM keep watching me, tell her put down them binoculars. I beef with the whole city, give a fuck about being popular. Not affiliated with none of my people, so we robbing. I get busy with two, they start calling me the problem solver. I'm a real life sparker, don't worry twin, that's on my part. Hey, why you dissing me on the net? We from the same city. Always leave a house with it on me, yes it came with. You ain't trying to catch a body, you should not come playing games. I'm a rock star with a drum, so you know I got it on stage. Outside thugging on this block, cause I have no home. Kill a nigga playing with my bro if he right or wrong. Stand dead in his face and that's his fuck nigga, what's happening? Like a donkey in this club, it's okay, we get to dragging niggas out. If it get tricky, shit I'm passing, it's time to pass on the house. If you can lie dead in my face, I can smack you dead, no mouth. You off this pistol, I don't believe you gon' shoot it. I ain't breaking nothing down, if you want it, dog, we into it. Then a couple times they have me, fortunately they blew it. Trying to keep my mind inside of my head, cause usually I lose. You think you really gon' touch me, you must be motherfucking stupid. Chopper big as a spew, so get a boner. Call it Finette, that's my mafia twin from Jordan Downs. Raise a finger, that's on gorillas, bitches going down. You politicking on instant, I'm out loading rounds. Smoked his brother, smoking his brother, now he in the clouds. Played our freestyle in the courtroom, Brody lost his trial. Doing dope all around the kid, so she lost her child. See, this mafia way of living, it's just our lifestyle. It ain't no waiting, I'm impatient, let's get busy right now, okay? It ain't my
FirstFamRadio.com. 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 FirstFamRadio.com.
My bad, Uncle. I ran to the liquor store for my uncle, man.
FirstFamRadio.com.
Getting that music, bro.
Let's go.
Real different speed, man. That was Lil Larry, man. Mafia lifestyle.
I get all this love, feel like a money match. These niggas that be hating on some other shit. When I go, I want a documentary. The realest niggas going down in history. I get all this love, feel like a money match. I get all this love, feel like a money match. When I go, I want a documentary. The realest niggas going down in history. I get all this love, feel like a money match. These niggas that be hating on some sucker shit. When I go, I want a documentary. So if you ain't talking official shit, don't mention me. I'm never gonna change, switching lanes while sipping lean. Going hard, free my dogs out the penitentiary. My brother said I can't let these fuck niggas get to me. And if they don't remember shit, they gon' remember me. I get all this love, feel like a money match. These niggas that be hating on some other shit. When I go, I want a documentary. The realest niggas going down in history. I get all this love, feel like a money match. I get all this love, feel like a money match. When I go, I want a documentary. The realest niggas going down in history. If you want it raw, then I'm the one you ask for. Me and Jerry getting bricks off the backboard. Niggas foul, what you think we got them texts for? If you ain't buying what you come around the set for, let me just be honest, I'm all about making $1. So if you ain't got the 5 bricks or better shit, I ain't got it. And excuse me for being modest, but I just spent like 5 on this designer. I get all this love, feel like a money mess. These niggas that be hating on some other shit. When I go, I want a documentary. The realest niggas going down in history. I get all this love, feel like a money mess. I get all this love, feel like a money mess. When I go, I want a documentary. The realest niggas going down in history.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
Alright, what's up, y'all? Back at
Yo.
Got Lil Larry in the building, man. What it do, Larry, man?
What's happening, y'all? Little Larry, man. Reno Valley, California. I know what time it is.
Yeah, man. That's the one with the mafia lifestyle, man. I like that video. That shit is dope.
Appreciate you, fam. That's brand new, fresh off the shelf, man.
Man, that shit is dope as fuck. You've been putting in a lot of work, man.
Hell,
You've been putting in a lot of work. I've been like, man,
hell yeah.
out here doing it. What's up?
Doing my thing, man. You know, just working and shit, traveling back in California, you know, getting to it, man. Right in the studio, right in these cameraman's faces, trying to get this music out. Hard work. Hard motherfucking work.
What's up with the shows? How's the shows been treating you?
I had a lot of shows. I just left Denver in May. You feel me? So I haven't got a chance to do any performances yet. But I actually got a podcast coming up in Reno Valley on Friday night. So that's gonna be very, very dope. I get a chance to really have my story presented to the world from me and not nobody else. You know what I mean?
That's dope. Definitely gonna check that out.
That's gonna be real fun. So yeah, man, working like a motherfucker, fam. I'm proud of you. You got this shit going. So when a nigga needs to fall back on something, or when a nigga wanna get his podcasting skills up and shit like that, I got my family to go to. My boy, First Man West Radio.
Yep, that's for real, man.
Facts.
We developing podcasts over here where we got real individuals from real backgrounds and all over. Everybody ain't from Cali. got
Hell
some
yeah.
people from New York, people from down south, you know what I'm saying, East Coast, all that. Different perspective. Young black men coming together and giving their opinions on different shit that go on in these YouTube streets. And today we got some shit to talk about, man. Blaccsam, man, went on Big Boy did an interview with Big Boy, and it shook up the YouTube, the internet, man. Everybody got their speculations on who did what. Nip was set up. Now he said that he felt that somebody sent Shitty to Nip, to unalive him and shit. So that puts a conspiracy out there. What's your thoughts on it? Did you check out the interview?
You talking? Yeah. Man.
Blaccsam.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. It was funny. I just finished it last night. It took me like 2 days to watch because that shit was deep, man. And you can just look in Sam's eyes and you can just tell, like, man, that tore that nigga's soul. He said everything I believed in just was shattered when my brother died. And it was like, man, oh fucking man. Honestly, we ain't lost an artist like that from LA since, like, I know Tupac not from LA, but they did it big when Nipsey passed away. Man, for real.
Yeah, they definitely did it big. There's a couple content creators they got their own thoughts on it and analogies. We got 504 Street Stories Unplugged. This is a ear review and reaction channel as well as an informative channel. So we gonna give our opinions on certain things. Don't get your panties in a bunch. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad if you put dumbass shit on the internet. Then don't get mad if we gonna do our opinions.
Man, what you say? If it hit our table, we gon' handle our candle. It came across the table.
That's a fact. So yeah, y'all go subscribe to his channel. That's 504 Street Stories Unplugged, man. He got put together a little 16 documentary thing. It says the Colbert planned backdoor murder of Nipsey Hussle, Blaccsam, Bigu, and the mysterious death of Fats. So I'm gonna play a little bit of this, and then we're gonna go to the Big Boy interview with Blaccsam.
Okay, let's go, y'all. God damn, we got
Safety.
some shit to
Chief
talk
Michael
about.
Moore says Holder and Hussle knew each other, but would not say what the discussion was about or the motive that led to the shooting. Police believe Holder is a gang member, but this was not a gang shooting. It was a personal issue. Holder then got into the passenger side of a vehicle that was in the alley and drove off. Last night, a stampede broke out at the memorial where hundreds of fans had turned out. There was confusion after someone pulled out a weapon and another person tried to disarm him.
And in that struggle, that caused obviously panic in that group of hundreds of people and a cascade or stampede, if you will, of people expecting, hoping to leave and not suffer any injury.
Today at a news conference, the mayor of Los Angeles praised Hussle for his work to end gang violence.
He was somebody who was a gifted and brilliant artist, an entrepreneur who found global success, who was working closely with the city to help save lives and transform lives, even as he was doing that for himself.
Now, police say after the shooting, Holder left the scene in a car with a woman. It was a 2016 Chevrolet Cruze. They say that person and anyone who might have helped him could also be charged in the murder.
Nearly 4 years after Nip was shot and killed, Eric R. Holder Jr., a.k.a. Shitty Cuz, was sentenced to 60 years to life in prison after being found guilty for first-degree murder. It wouldn't be long before names would begin to ring in the streets. One of those names was Eugene Henley, a.k.a. Big U. Some would say that Big U is the definition of what dudes from the street would call the big homie, someone you not only want in your corner, but someone you need in your corner. Standing a towering 6'5" tall, Eugene Henley, aka Big U, is a legend in his own right, a self-proclaimed community activist, philanthropist, and a music industry executive with his own label, Unique Music. It's no secret that when artists come to Los Angeles and need security, Big U is who they are calling. Hailing from South Central Los Angeles, Big U has been viewed by some as the voice of the streets. One West Coast artist career that Big U played a major role in is the late great Nipsey Hussle. Big U allegedly helped Nip cultivate his all money and brand beyond just the city. It has been said that Big U helped Nip reach the masses on a global scale. Even Ray Charles conceded that Nip's and Big U's relationship was solely based on their ties to the rolling 60s. After the death of Nip, rumors would begin to circulate that Big U may have quite possibly had some involvement in Nip's murder. In early 2024, Wack 100 would add fuel to these flames on the News Jumper podcast. This would infuriate Big U.
injured in a car accident. Want to see if you.
Niggas be listening to the social media and all the shit, you know, because when Nip like passed away, automatically think you did it or had something to do it or did this, and niggas just be like, social media, the investigator. Now nigga come to your house like, hey, what's the deal, bro? You know what I'm saying? You did it. Like,
and niggas are suckers for switching through. Because I seen when that shit first happened, how they was man, that shit was crazy. Like I remember Uncle went live too, and he's sitting there talking about it. I'm like, that's crazy that y'all, if y'all really know them and you know their situation, them niggas loved each other. Like,
bro, now you don't even gotta go through that. We was just in every video. Like how we was different when all his songs, every album he put out, since we had the so-called altercation, he shouted me out. He got the goddamn keys to the city. Like what? Did he say, I want to be Big U? Oh no, what did he say? Big U, like J Prince and Big Draws. And then I mean, like, what did he say? He shouted me out in every song. Like, I mean, like, but you gotta figure that's not gonna make no sense though. Cause people make money. You know how much money people made off of saying that?
On that episode aired earlier this year, a guest on the show made some wild allegations. Loose Cannon would make wild claims about the murder of Nipsey Hussle that got the attention of a lot of viewers and listeners. It was during this episode that Loose Cannon and Wack 100 would try to connect Big U to the murder, claiming that Big U had something to do with the orchestration of Nip's murder.
Phone, he FaceTimed me. So he FaceTimed me and stuff like that. He was like, Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, 6 oh, I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I call Nipsey and I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Nipsey answered.
Nipsey answered. He answered the phone. And I was like, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that.
Did you tell him the call you just got? Or you didn't even mention it?
I didn't mention it. And that's what fucked me up because my cousin is Nipsey baby mama.
Hey, so if I call you and somebody told me, hey man, little Larry got popped. What? Nah, nigga, let me call that nigga. And you answer the phone, why would I not tell you, hey man, they saying your ass got popped out here, nigga. Fuck out
Right.
here.
Why would you not tell me they just said I got shot? Like, hey bro, they just said you died. What?
Right.
Who the fuck said that?
This nigga lying. That's cap, y'all. It's cap.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I do not believe that.
So let's get to this next. Let's get to the actual interview where he's speaking on it. Then Nina Boy speaks on Cowboy. He kind of like, I don't know, the way he kind of he put some. It's like he kind of saying that Cowboy has some, I don't know.
Yeah.
Some suspicious situations. But let's get to the Sam interview right quick. Shout out to Blaccsam, shout out to Big Boy.
Shout out Blaccsam, man. Shout out Big Boy.
So when you pull up to the shop, call us. Be like, bro, I'm not calling you niggas. When I pull up, I'm not calling you niggas when I pull up. And we like, I'm gonna call them like, oh, it's the... When it was, like, man, we need to get a shop on Fairfax. We need to open this marathon store. When we do the marathon store, it need to be somewhere where we ain't got to worry about this. We get into it with the homies sometimes, and all type of stuff. We may need to do that, but Hustle was adamant, like, nah, that's store number 2. Store number 1, we got to open up on Crenshaw and Slauson. And I think number 1, it was because he wanted to inspire and wanted to show people, like, nah, like I'm from this area and I'm doing something big here and I'm investing here. And number 2, it was an obligation because, we was made and the brand was built from the people's support. So,
yeah, so it was very necessary.
Yeah.
Did the owner of the show ever know that those were the same kids on the other side of the alley?
Man, I don't know. I don't know because he ended up selling it. I don't know, but I hope so. If he seen Hustle, he probably could put 2 and 2. And some of the employees, he hired all the young, 20-year-olds from the area. Mm-hmm. So the homegirls was in there working. Some of the homies, when we was younger, we knew that they had jobs. And so I'm sure if they had contact with them, they let them know.
Were you ever concerned about how accessible you guys were?
I mean, yes and no. Just every day, we know where we at.
Right.
So we was always, have to be aware and be on point, dealing with all the different things that go on with, being in the hood. But I think I always felt that, God was protecting, and basically we felt like nothing could happen, like because we've been through too much, so many different crazy circumstances where, we felt like as long as we do the right thing and we keep pushing forward with the positive,
really
there's nothing that could happen. So that was the honest thought, you know, and you know, it's hindsight, man. Just you never understand.
Man, I think as
do you like having a P.O. box but are tired of wasting time and money driving to the post office?
as a partner, as someone from the outside looking in, right? I remember just what that day felt like when it passed. My mom passed on March 31st as well, right? So literally, I went to my mom's grave and I was doing a comedy show probably like the night or two before. And I wanted Nip to record me and drop like, oh, go see Big Boy's comedy show. He didn't get around to it. So literally on the way home, I was like, man, when I get home, I'm gonna call him like, oh, it's successful and, you know, and do what we usually do, bro. And when I got to the house, I remember my man Fuzzy, he had hit me up and he said, man, I'm over here by Marathon. He said, something's going on over here. He said, they got it blocked off. And I was like, man, I said, he said, I'm gonna try to get closer. And when he called me back, he said, man, they're saying something happened with Nip. What was that day like for you, bro? And did you feel any premonitions before we lost Nip?
100%, man. I think, man, we just, it's my cousin's birthday, so the night, I want to say the night before, it took us to Wally's, Beverly Hills, me, Pops, and Adam, my cousin Adam, and just had a long talk with bro, you know, not to get into too much detail, but there was a lot of politics getting into certain people, you know, Hustle had DJ Khaled in the hood. Not to be speaking too much on shit, but we came frontline like we always do. And, you know, niggas gonna know we gonna crash out behind it. If we not playing, ain't nobody saying nothing to Khaled, nobody doing nothing to Khaled, and he's straight, and Hustle frontline that. And, you know, we felt like certain people didn't like that. And did the video.
Hey, so Larry, that part right there got a lot of people thinking that when he said certain people didn't like that those certain people was from Big U's side, in the hood. But mainly they put Big U as that certain people. But he never mentioned Big U, so why would people just go on?
And he wouldn't do that. He would never do that. Even he would never do that. So this is weird, man. But that's why I said, you know what, and like you said too, I wouldn't put it past nobody because jealousy is a motherfucker, man, especially when. And then there's a lot of shit we probably don't know that was going on. You feel me? Like, what if Nipsey told him like, "Fuck you, nigga, I'm not paying you nothing. I don't feel like I should." You know?
It's a lot of shit we don't know. And that's the thing. I like to keep it that way. That ain't even my business.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm
Fact. You know what? I don't even want to motherfucking know, man.
I just feel like, you know, he said it in this interview that the shit gonna come out, whatever. If it's any more people connected to his UNALIVED, it's gonna come out. But he feel it in his heart. Now that's his brother. They got a connection, a spiritual connection that we don't know.
Yeah.
About. So if he feel that in his heart, he really feel that in his heart. You know what I'm saying? He ain't stupid, bro.
He's not a stupid man at all.
That's a fact.
Khaled got out of there perfect and smooth, and you know we appreciated Khaled for showing up.
They definitely got a problem with Khaled being in the hood. They have a problem with that.
Why though?
We knew that this was gonna be one of them ones, one of them videos. Man, I was brought DJ Khaled to the hood. And, you know, had John Legend in the other scene. So we at Wally's and we just chopping up about a lot of shit, man. Just you know, making sure that we on point in security. And when we pull up, it's, you know, we hustle. When you pull up to the shop, call us. He like, bro, I'm not calling you niggas when I pull up. I'm not calling you niggas when I pull up. And we like arguing and just, you know, but turned into you know, a little bit of that, and then back to the you know, celebrating bro Adam's birthday, and Hustle got us the back room, and you know, family there chopping it, and just us four, and we stayed there forever, man. And when we walked out, we all walked out the back room of Wally's. I think Rivera, one of the guys that filmed the video, just happened to be there, and so he see us walking out, he's like, "Oh, Hustle, what's up?" And he's like, "Man, what's going on?" He's like, "Bro, they just sent me the first edit of the video." And so he pulled it up, and he's like, "Man, look at this, bro. You look amazing, bro. You about to do movies after this. Look at this shot." And so Hustle seen it. Hustle was smiling. Hustle was happy. He seen the shots of the video. He's like, man, he's telling him like, bro, ain't no more small time shit, man. After this, nigga, your shit going out the roof. And so, you know, we was all happy and shook hands with them, and then we left. And that was the last interaction, bro.
And that was the night before?
The night before, Saturday.
And so Sunday, what was that morning like for you, Sam?
Sunday, it's a regular Sunday, man. I think we had spots in the hood. So one of the spots we had little weed spots, 24-hour spot. And I think it was my boy who usually do one of the shifts. I had to cover one of the shifts. And so I think I was in it all night. And I ended up, the morning shift came in, ended up leaving. And so my goal was to go to the house and sleep a couple hours and then go back to the shop and close the shop up for the rest of the night. So I'm at Granny's house, sleep on the floor, and the phone just going crazy, man. It woke me up, and I picked the phone up, and forget who called me, man. I just hear people screaming in the background, and they're like, man, bro got shot. So I just immediately just run out the house, and shut out the door. My grandma was in the living room watching TV, so she seen me run out, didn't close the door, just got in the car. Grandma's on 5th in Slauson, so the shop is maybe like 6 blocks away. So I just ran every light, every stop sign, and get there, and man, it's just going crazy, man. Just, everybody screaming, and I just see bro, and I'm just, just fucked up, but bro still breathing. I think CRIPMAC was like talking to him and trying to tell him, breathe, stay with, just breathe, bro. So I'm looking, trying to, we need to figure this shit out. So somebody had the ambulance on the phone, and everybody screaming.
Did you know you could be entitled to a 5- or 6-figure payout if you were in a traffic collision?
Just like, shut the fuck up, man. Just take the phone. I'm trying to talk to the ambulance. They said they coming, and they telling me, I'm asking like what do we need to be doing? And so they telling me to try to administer CPR on bro, and asking me is he breathing? I'm like, yeah, he's still breathing, And just trying to do the best that we could. And finally, police came, ambulance came, and they took him. And so I'm just praying, I had faith that bro was gonna be all right. And I had a lot of people shot in that parking lot. I drove multiple people to the hospital. I'm like, man, if anybody make it, bro gonna make it for sure.
A piece of things together, man. And the first thing I thought, you started thinking about family. Of course, you pop up. Then I'm hearing certain things, and I was like, man, was Jay there? Because I knew we had heard it was a couple people, and I was like, when I called Jay, when he didn't answer, I immediately put him there too. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I would always see them together.
Every day is fucking around helping the customer, some fucking customer service. This is what I'm thinking, trying to, transition into some legitimate, just selling clothes. But nobody was in the doorway. And from my understanding, no boy walked up with no shirt on first to check the scene because he knows what's going on in that parking lot. And had a conversation, probably seen nobody was in the doorways. Checked Hustle had on shorts, checked everybody else, left. They say came back with a red shirt on, tiptoed through the alley, and went right and started shooting. So to me, that's premeditated. Number one, there's no red shirts in the hood. You can't buy no red shirt. No liquor store sell no red shirt. Number two, when a nigga come through the alley with a red shirt, that's the throw off. Or the Bloods did it. Or the Inglewood families did it. Or the BPS, that's the throw off, red shirt. So for me, he felt he was supposed to do a job, or somebody sent him or whatever, and he was nervous. He was supposed to hit the alley with that red shirt immediately, but he didn't do that. He came in, he wanted to check the scene. He wanted to make sure he wasn't getting into a shootout. And that's my thoughts on it. You know what I'm saying? So can't nobody tell me nothing about that because it just don't make no sense. It's not random.
You heard that. What's your thoughts, man? That's his true feelings.
That's what, man, and he knows what he's talking about. He knows them niggas grew up over there. Them niggas are really from over there. Nipsey is really somebody from over there. He knows the ins and outs of what was going on, the politics and all that shit. So, man, if that's how he feel, he most likely right. Real shit.
Y'all let me know in the comments, man. Reshare this Nipsey, on the replay, man. Rest in peace,
These are my choices. I hear these voices. Still stuck in these noises. I'm addicted to poison. These are my choices.
Yeah, song, y'all need to put y'all know about this.
Still stuck in these noises. I'm addicted to poison. R.I.P. my fallen brothers, my angels. Got them tatted on my head and my facials. Christine residue clogging my nasal. If I can't live with my medicine, it gets fatal. Without a bottle and some weed, I'm unstable. Before they know you, they gon' judge and get labels. You got a real heel fulfilling this table. Now it's worse than I thought it'd ever be. How could you leave and just get ahead of me? See, I can take the threats, but you can never leave. Show me true love, some shit I never seen. Love me, this is what you do. It's you not, it's the trauma. It's up in my body, won't stop. I gotta face you. Running down this road, but it's blocked. Or you the enemy, blinded by my pain. Still I say, these are my choices. I don't hear these voices. Still stuck in these noises. I'm addicted to poison. These are my choices.
Can't wait till you do the video for this one, y'all. It's gonna be epic.
I'm addicted to poison. You know I love you, but I'm just afraid.
What's next
to
on the
trust
menu,
you.
y'all?
Probably because I don't know you, but
talk a little bit about WACKNO. He accuses Bigu for sending them Eric Holder, UNALIVED, Nipsey, FG speaking on Mom James, telling them Big Drac,
the same bed, the same lies, the same scandals.
On Blueface,
comes you with box or Blaccsam. These are my choices. I hear these voices. Still stuck in these noises.
Oh, we got Nina Boy speaking on Cowboy, man. Hitting them darts, man. Flaming them.
I can hear these voices. Still stuck in these noises. I'm addicted to poison.
Yeah. Let's get to this, man. Wacky, man. Always into some shit. Shout out to Paperboy Newsstand. Make sure y'all go get over there, like, comment, and subscribe.
He came up with a couple of theories on his own regarding Nip's death. So let's get straight into it. Now, according to Wack, he was the one that was responsible for Nip's success. But the only reason that Big U took credit for it is because they're both from rolling 60s and Big U's his big homie. And Wack said, if you notice, before Nipsey was successful in hip-hop, he was selling mixtapes in the streets. And his brother was helping to push it as well. And Wack said, where was Big U then? Then once Nipsey's rap career blew up, and he was all over social media, Wack said all of a sudden Big U pops into the picture and tries to leech off him. And Wack said Nipsey, being loyal to his soil and understanding that ain't nobody bigger than the program, he allowed Big U to be a part of his team. And Wack said that's when the problem started, because when Big U came over, he tried to control everything. And Nipsey, being a strong business-minded person, didn't let him. Wack said that's when all the problems started. And Wack said Big U was so jealous of Nipsey's success, he even started
hell yeah.
Sean Slaughter to shoot a music video with Nipsey. And he said the fact that he did that proved that he didn't care about Nipsey's rap career, nor did he really even care about the rolling 60s, because DJ Khaled was booming at that time, and if he would have shot a music video there, it would have brought a lot of light to their section. But he denied it because Nipsey went independent, and he was no longer part of his team. Then Loose Cannon said when he was saying all of these things about Big U, everyone ignored him. But he said when Blaccsam went and did that interview with Big Boy, he basically said everything that he said, which basically confirms that Big U had something to do with Nipsey's death. That's when Wack said when he first initially heard of Nip's death, and he said that Big U had something to do with it, everybody on social media started bashing him and calling him crazy. But when Big U jumped on social media and they asked him about it, Wack 100 said he was stuttering and lying all over the place. And he said that's how he knows people be selective politicking, because if he did what Big U did, they would have crucified him for it. Then Loose Cannon said if you listen closely to Blacksam's interview, he was basically letting everybody know that that wasn't no random act. Eric Holder was directly sent up there, which Loose Cannon and Wack 100 claims that it's Big U to take Nip out. Then Wack says Cowboy was there and he had a burner on him, so what the hell was he running for if that was his little homie that was losing his life in front of him? And Loose Cannon said, isn't it crazy that after Nip's demise, Big U and Cowboy's hanging out a lot together? And somebody said if you listen close to Blacksam's interview, he tells you who Nipsey had a problem with before he lost his life. And Wack said that Big U hated Nipsey so much because he made money without him that he drove an hour away to come to his house and tell him that Nipsey's a rat, and the person that he told on, he said that if he loses his life, look that person up because he's the one that did it. Then Wack said Big U was...
Yo, Wack, man, this nigga running his mouth mile a minute.
I don't even know what to say, bro. Like,
Yeah, I know it's crazy.
I don't know what the fuck to believe.
It's a tactic that a lot. I was just looking at a lot of liars do. They lie so much that you don't even, that the audience don't even know who's telling the truth. It's true or not. So you don't know. My whole thing, Blaccsam said that it'll come out. So he believes that it'll come out. If there's any more attached to this whole thing, it will come out in the wash, in the rinse. You know what I'm saying? So,
And you know what?
it's crazy.
He looked a little. He looked like it wasn't convincing. That wasn't convincing on that No Jumper interview when Big U was talking. But you know, who knows, man? Who knows?
I say, somebody that got a grudge, that knows some skeletons, they want a bag.
He did.
They gonna run their mouth.
Uh-huh.
So what we got? They
This nigga,
saying
man.
that he was backdoor. Do you believe that Nipsey was backdoor?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yep.
Start doing shit when you got
Take it there. This time around, I'ma make it clear. Spoke some things into the universe and then appear. I say it's work that I won't say it's fair. Find your purpose or you wasting air. Fuck it though, y'all niggas scared. Sitting at this table with a fake debate. No tenor on Mercedes, that's for inspiration. 2 kilos on my neck like the fucking 80s. Westside Sloss and Lamb on my demonstration. Born and raised, trying to affiliate it. It's really greatness. Go round, like I really make it. No debate, so I'm going. Come on, double it up. I ain't telling nobody. We got someone from here. I ain't telling nobody. Rest in peace, Nip. That's time. All that, man. Yes. That's huge. My dreams. Yes. Come true. My life. In diamonds. Yes. Exclusive picture right there. God bless you. You put it down. You see that? That's the original right there. God bless you. God bless all the fans. You know, come to support. Turn 7 to a 14. All that.
Hey, Nina Boy sending some shots at Cowboy, man.
Okay. Uh-oh. That was a sad ass day, man. That was one of the worst days of LA, man. When Nipsey passed.
Man, me and the homie Fila had to go down there, man, pay our respects.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, man. Tori.
Rest in peace, neighborhood Nip. Why Cowboy and Rampart didn't return fire when Nipsey Hussle was shot? Because they saying that Cowboy had a pistol, right? That's what he said. Shout out to Nina Boy, man. Y'all go check out Nina Boy channel, man. Go run those numbers up. Let's get to it.
Cowboy should have stayed there. He should have never left Nipsey unattended, man. So that's why I want y'all to look at this. You see how he's saying, oh, I'm the only one that didn't come back? Because he was never part of the team. Actually, Blaccsam gotta blame him. That's your little homie. You mean to tell me you went back inside the store just to go eat some food and you left Nipsey outside? That's one reason. But also, he know that it's a lot of fishy stuff going on. Blaccsam is not stupid. Blaccsam know exactly what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And my theory on this is that Cowboy and Ripoff, it's like the plan was already set to play. Like they was feeding off of each other. I think Ripoff, he didn't follow the plan. You see what I'm saying? He got scared when it happened and it ran. But I also, if y'all go back and look at Cowboy's testifying, he used words like one person's mistake, one person's actions. You can't call premeditated murder a mistake. That was not a mistake. You gotta look at the clues of what's going on, my nigga. It's a lot of shit going on. Cowboy profited a lot out of this shit, man. This shit is starting to look crazy to me. When you go down that rabbit hole, I have to put myself in position like, you know, I'm a hood nigga. I'm thinking like, damn, what if this happened to one of my partners and we want to know what happened, why it happened, and why what part of the picture that we missing? This is some real shit going on. The politics is so big. This shit is so fucking deep. Y'all wouldn't even understand that this took time to execute Nipsey. This wasn't no smash and grab. This wasn't something that just, oh, I'm gonna just wake up and kill Nip today. That it didn't go down like that. Nobody plans on killing somebody just on a fluke. You gotta plan that. You gotta plot. You gotta strategize.
Yo, Nina boy got a point. What's your thoughts on that, Larry?
Shit, man. I guess that's his opinion, you know, and I feel him. I just don't know too much. Like, I don't know too much to say anything yet. You feel me, fam? So it's like I want to know a little bit more. Like, I want to. This shit just retarded. I hate that this shit even happened. It just make a nigga mad, man. Like, just get to the man. I think niggas should just let Blaccsam and them figure that shit out. You know, like keep it off the internet. That's really just bringing up pain and hurt. You feel me? When it's time to come out, it'll come out. You know what I mean? Like, you see, Blaccsam didn't even really want to talk about this shit. Nigga in tears, like that was a terrible situation. You know. And motherfuckers really don't understand, like, just feeding into this and doing all this makes the situation worse. Like, his family sees this, you feel me? They just want to let him rest in peace sometime, you know?
That's so true. That's so true.
Man, so this shit just crazy, bro. It's just crazy. You got a nigga feeling all type of ways, like. And I don't want to put that jacket on nobody. I don't know a nigga did that. That's gotta be fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know.
It smells fishy though. It does seem fishy. It do seem fishy though. I'll say that.
It do seem fishy, but I don't know. I don't know anything about this. I wasn't there. I don't know this people.
Facts.
Yeah, we just going, giving our opinion. This is our review, our reaction to what's on the internet. In this sector, we got Cowboy.
Facts.
Everybody want to know the truth. Yeah. Shitty Cuz is locked up for it. They give him 60 years. But people feel like he was part of the passing fall guy.
And then they gave him 60 years. Like, is that a coincidence? Like,
I'm gonna play a little bit more of this, but y'all can go check out this. Go to the boy channel. This is his opinions. He went on. Cowboy went on Hip Hop Uncensored podcast. Shout out to them guys. And we're gonna play a little bit more of this and we'll get to this Pnbrock, man.
Holder ain't the only person that's involved with this. This is not, you cannot be naive. You cannot think that Eric Holder just said, man, you know, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go knock him down. When he went over there with his shirt off, he went and shook hands for a reason, man. So with that being said, let's get into the actual footage of what happened that day in the complex with Nipsey. Let's get it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we're gonna get into it. Now, y'all watch this, man. Pay attention.
So 3:02 p.m. is a very important point because you're going to start seeing several cars pulling into the parking lot. And as of now, this car took up the last spot in the parking lot. So there is no more available parking for any of the cars that are coming in.
So y'all see, that's Cowboy and Rampart. Cowboy to the right, Rampart to the left, and Nipsey got his back on the.
And you're going to see about 4 cars pull in right here in the next 20 seconds. And that white car right there, that's Bernita Nicholson's Chevy Cruze. She's driving the car, and Eric Holder's the passenger, and you can see Rimpal look back.
Wait, Paul, look, right there, look. Hey, catch, I need y'all to pay attention because this is where it gets tricky, right? I want y'all to listen to what Alex is saying. When Rimpal looked back, right, they all knew that was Shitty Cuz in the car. You see what I'm saying? No doubt about it. You know how when you gangbang on you know niggas names that they got that's under paperwork and shit. You already know there's some shit going on. Cowboy knew, Rampart knew. Rampart looked back. You see what I'm saying? And this is when it's gonna go down right now. You gotta pay attention. See, this is when the play was already set. It was already set at that point. That was the initial when Rampart recognized that was Shitty Cuz. It's on now at this point. Now it's at a point of no return. Now y'all gotta pay attention because when you realize what Nipsey says to Rampart and Cowboy, I want y'all to go back and listen to what Blaccsam said. Blaccsam said, you know, when Nip put in, all hands on deck. Nobody leaves Nip. I don't care if you in your hood or not. Nip is a superstar. That's still a gangbang territory. You gotta understand, yeah, niggas from 608, he might not gotta worry about his homies, but anybody could drive in that parking lot and shoot Nipsey. You don't leave Nipsey unattended. You see what I'm saying? Rip Paul is not part of All Money In. Rip Paul is a childhood friend. We all went to Hamilton. We went to school together. Look, and Rip Paul is a rapper too. I don't know what happened with his music, but you gotta understand, man. Cowboy should have never left Nipsey to go inside to go eat. That was the play right there. You gotta watch what Rip Paul do. Rip Paul went to his car to go get the gun and didn't do nothing about it. Or Rip Paul had the gun on him and went and put it back in the car. It's one of those. Mark my word. Let's go.
And you're gonna see about 4 cars pull in right here in the next 20 seconds. And that white car right there, that's Bernita Nicholson's Chevy Cruze. She's driving the car, and Eric Holder's the passenger. And you can see Rip Paul look back. They know that that's him.
I can see. Hold on.
In trial, we heard testimony for Cowboy.
This is when the conversation starts right here.
Nip asked, "Is that Eric Holder? Is that Shitty Cuz?" Now you'll see Rip Paul is walking back to his car.
Y'all see that? Rip Paul going back
He
to
opens up the door.
Think about it. So look, all right, so catch this though, right? And really catch it. Once Rip Paul said, "Is that Shitty Cuz?" Now Rip Paul is going to his car off the backboard. So this, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? Why was you going to, and look where he go to his car. The nigga went to go get the gun, bro. He had to go get something. It didn't make no sense. Right after you acknowledge that that's Shitty Cuz, everybody knew at that point, Shitty Cuz is the one who was known for, he under some paperwork. Shitty Cuz ain't good at hood. Shitty Cuz is talent. Look.
All right, we're going to stop it right there, man. Y'all can go check out Nina Boy channel to get the full rundown on what he thinks, how he feel about the whole situation. It seemed like it was more tentacles part of the neighborhood net UNALIVED, man.
Man, I gotta watch that video. I'm gonna watch that shit tonight, for real,
Yeah, check that shit out, man. So, we're gonna get into Pnbrock, man. This is the SPIL Monday. Try to get y'all the year week wrap up or whatnot, what went on. Get it out. We started a little late, so we're gonna get on. Y'all can catch us next time, West Side Wednesdays or whatnot. Hey, but check this out, man. This big soup cup, bucket head ass nigga right here.
Terry Crews, body built ass nigga, man.
Man, he's behind PNB's UNALIVED, man. Him and his son. Now it seemed like he's trying to throw his own son under the bus. Let's get to it.
A man has been convicted in the shooting death of rapper Pnbrock. Freddie Lee Trone was found guilty of felony murder, robbery, and conspiracy at a Compton Superior Court this afternoon. The incident happened at a Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in South LA back in 2022. The rapper, whose real name
Big Milk Dug head.
Man, fire hydrant head ass nigga.
Man.
Shit, man. Look at this nigga right here.
You gonna send your son on a skit like that?
Barry Bonds head ass nigga, man. You sick motherfucker.
And you tell, hey, shoot, like, nigga got nervous and shot him. He could have just stripped the jury and got the fucking body.
Completely failed.
is Rakeem Allen was dining there when investigators allege Trone sent in his teenage son to rob and kill him. Prosecutors argued the 41-year-old father was the one who orchestrated the deadly robbery and was his son's getaway driver. Trone's co-defendant, Tremont Jones, was also found guilty of robbery and conspiracy. Sentencing is set for August 27.
Sentencing coming up, man.
A man guilty of sending his 17-year-old son to kill rap artist Pnbrock. It took just 4 hours for jurors to convict Freddie Trone on 4 counts of including murder. Nearly 2 years ago, Trone's son was accused of walking into a Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle, robbing and shooting the Philadelphia hip-hop star in front of the man's partner and 4-year-old daughter. The prosecution said the teen was acting on his dad's orders.
That's some cold shit. He shot that nigga in front of his kid and his wife. Traumatized forever.
Man, that's fucked up, man. You stupid motherfucker.
That's crazy. know, rappers out here, y'all be moving. Y'all gotta move a little smarter, man. For real, man. You gotta keep your head on the smoke. So you gonna try to be entertaining. You start shining and getting Jews, expensive fits, and clothes, and cars, and shit like that. The wolves is out.
Gotta remember, niggas jealous, man. Niggas is broke, hungry.
You out there in the jungle. No pun intended, but pun intended. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Facts.
And though now 19 years old, is not competent to stand trial. A second defendant, Tremont Jones, was convicted of 4 other counts. Both men are set to be sentenced later this month.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown.
Bro.
Mark.
All right, let's get to a little bit of this, man. FG, man, he, from across the Atlantic Power Road, he speaks on when he learned that Mob James snitched on him. And his brother Timmy Rue came to, I think, Cam Capone, I think that was. No, Art of Dialogue. And spoke on Mob James testifying on him. It's crazy.
God damn.
Guess blood ain't thicker than water, bro.
I guess not, man.
So at this time, I don't know what the hell I'm in jail for. I know I was a federal dude, but I didn't know what kind of case I was. You know, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Didn't have no idea where it came from at this moment. You know, I still was fuzzy. When I get down to the Wilshire building, I see the homie Lip Dog, I see Drew, I see Dollar Bill from Hunters, I see the homie Irby from Mob. And in my mind, I'm saying, I ain't never committed a crime with none of these dudes. No, it's all Bompton. You know, a Dollar from the Hunters, but he lived in Bompton. When I see Lip, I'm thinking of some Death Row shit. When I see the rest of the dudes, I'm like, this ain't no Death Row shit. So I'm still fuzzy. We ramp up, go to court. They hand me my indictment. I'm reading the indictment. Like, bam. Because when they told us to stand up, they said, Thornton and Owens, please stand. They hand us our indictment, and I'm looking at the shit. I'm still fuzzy. And Drew looked at me. He said, blood, it's Mob James. I'm like, Mob James? He like, blood, it's Mob James, homie. FBI put me in the car, drove me down to the Wilshire building and shit. So at this time, I don't know what the hell I'm in jail for. I know I was a federal dude, but I didn't know what kind of case I was. You know, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Didn't have no idea where it came from at this moment.
No, that's crazy. That's what he's saying. He been saying that since he got out. You know, Street TV. Shout out to Street TV.
No, that's the whole crazy. Niggas really be snitching, man. Like, you niggas really be the fucking police. Like, these interviewers, all that shit.
Right.
Why are you talking to me about a murder, bro? Like, same as the police is. I just can't get in trouble. What the fuck?
Nobody tells no more, nigga. It ain't the 80s and the 90s.
Oh, my God, man.
Yo, shout out to what you be.
That's my uncle, yo. That's my uncle in the background, yo, by the way.
Oh, no, that's all good. FG speak on getting informed on about Mob James, man. He's an FBI case in Compton. Shout out to Richard Hart Podcast. Shout out to Street TV. Addicts Alonzo. Make sure y'all go to his channel. Like, comment, subscribe, run the numbers up. So let's get into this, man. Get to this Blueface.
So I'm gonna kick it off, but before I kick it off, I want to touch on 2 things. Because in the past, I don't know where I did it at, whether it's been a podcast or on just Instagram.
Hey, what's going on, homie?
Oh shit, what's the big old deal, man?
Oh, it's all good. Just hopped off that freeway, man. It's a beautiful day in LA, so I had to come on out, get some of the sun. What's going on with it?
All right, nah, because you know you've been a subject matter in the recent weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And it was timely, right? Because oh yeah, look, before I get into that, they missing you on Streets and Scholars, bro. I filled in at one time. The comments had me feeling not walking there. Like, man, where is he at? I'm like,
yeah, I had a good time over there. Yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt.
All right.
What's happening on your end though?
Hey, no, because me, Spider, and Alex, we just recently did an episode of Straight Politicking. And you know, recently Timmy Rue did an interview, and then on top of that, we've been having this discussion about forgiveness. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we like, you know, of course he might forgive his brother or whatever how it go, but you know, I was saying, FG, nah, and the reason why I was saying that, like, bro, this snitch thing, they separate people from their families, right? Mm-hmm. Later on that night, I'm starting on YouTube. I don't know if this is an old interview and they recycled it, but I see AGTV, shout out to them. And then the opening of it,
Mommy and me shopping dates for back to school happens at the Mills.
what if recording high-quality content, editing like a pro, and streaming like a star was as...
First how, man, your family went through it more than you did, separated you from your kids, your wife.
Hell yeah.
So I want you to expound on that a little bit, and then I got a couple more questions.
Well, you know, homie, at the same time, the first thing I heard you touch on, you said something about forgiveness, homie. You know what I mean? And the whole thing about it is, I mean, for me, I can't forgive a rat, homie. You know what I mean? I mean, I can move on with my life and go do other shit, homie, get my life together, take care of my family, but I can't forgive a rat, homie, period. That's just how it is. You know, I might not jump out on him at the light or, you know, jump out on the rat at the light or see him at the mall and just take flight. But at the same time, homie, it ain't never no forgiveness for me. You know what I mean?
What's your thoughts on that? Can you forgive a rat? Can you forgive a rat?
Can you forgive a rat? No. That's what's up. Nah,
Can
fam,
you
no.
forgive a rat?
No.
Let's see.
No. Never. Never. Fam, let my uncle want to say something about that.
Can you forgive a rat?
What solidifies a rat? What is the definition of a rat? A nigga that tell on some real shit that if just say your niece or your little sister get shot and you seen the nigga do it, do you not tell on a nigga or do you tell on a nigga?
Good question.
That's a good question.
Good question.
I'm saying, like, a rat is a motherfucker that tell on some shit that he a part of and he get caught up and now he want to tell on everybody. That's a rat. But when you see a motherfucker do some real wrong to some innocent people and their life ain't had nothing to do with this, but you seen it, you don't think you had an obligation to say something and let that family know how they fucking people got hurt?
God damn.
Ratting is one thing when you telling on a motherfucker that you been about this business for all these years, you been with this shit, then you get caught, you go to jail and you want to tell on everybody.
Yep.
But when you see some honest, innocent shit happen, it's not ratting if you tell them people who the fuck you seen doing it because you don't want that to happen to your people.
Now, what if it's a top rank nigga that you seen do it? I'm like, his family will come get y'all off.
We gonna have to go through the motherfucking battle. Because if you do something to an innocent person that ain't had nothing to do with this whole situation, you need to answer for it then. If you know you accidentally hit an innocent, go turn yourself in for it. If you a real nigga, turn yourself in for it. But if it's the motherfucker that you was after, fuck him. Go for your glory. But when you hit innocent people and innocent people get hurt, you gotta man up for that shit.
Yeah.
We got the real Batu in the room. Real Batu. Uncle speaking on some real shit. Some real shit. Straight to the heart. Yeah, I feel him on that one.
Get hurt, and then you act like you don't give a fuck about it.
I mean, you know, because like you say, homie, my motherfucker, like I say, my kid to this day, homie, is one of my sons demonstrated him and shit. Because by the time I came home, he was banged.
Right,
you know what I mean? And you know that he done been to the pen a couple times, so it's a cycle, homie. Now, I'm not trying to say I wasn't doing nothing wrong, but at the same time, when the motherfucker snitch on you, homie, when you got a rat, let the police do their job. But at the same time, it ain't no forgiveness, homie. You know, it's just like you say, you go on and live your life. You know what I mean? And I don't give a fuck if it's your uncle, your brother, your son, your daddy. And I mean, you know, you can't give a motherfucker because that shit hurt, homie. You know what I mean? Right. You might not do nothing, but I ain't can't forgive a motherfucker, homie. You know what I mean? You know.
No. I feel like, hey, it's crazy because I know your two sons too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, so you already know, you know what I mean? I could have put it, I'm gonna be honest with you, if I was home, homie, I would have had a close rein on them, homie. They probably wouldn't have went in that direction, you know what I mean? You know, and don't get me wrong, like I say, man, these are kids, you know, from my perspective, you know, you always want better for yours, homie. So he interrupted that, and any motherfucker to snitch on the motherfucker, that's on the back end of it. Mama hurt, his wife hurt, his kids hurt. It don't just hurt to do, you know, we can go do that time, we gangsters. Right. But at the same time, on the back end, man, the kids, homie, at school, they daddy ain't a show and tell, you know what I mean? I mean, there's a whole lot of shit going on the back end, and kids be like, oh, you know, it ain't nothing, no, it's something, homie, you know what I mean? I can't forgive a rat, homie, you know what I mean? Just to be honest with you.
Okay, so when you came home, because I mean, you're a household name as far as the east side of Boston, period. So east side Pearl, period. I'm pretty sure you had a relationship with Bunchy, him, and Timmy Root. So,
yeah, no doubt.
So once you came home, how was your relationship with Timmy Root? Was y'all like, how was that?
homie, me and Timmy didn't talk for years, and it wasn't like it was no problem. It was just more or less like, I mean, homie, everybody knew what went on, homie. You know what I mean? And let me be honest with you, Timmy was hurt as well, homie, because you know that was his brother, taught him how to be a gangster, looked up to him, used to be a household name back in the day. So when his brother snitched, that's just like my brother snitched. Hold on, we supposed to be out here keeping the code 100. I'd rather for you just walk away and go do whatever you gonna do, but you gonna snitch, it make the whole family look bad. You know what I mean? You know, and the homie, you know, and then me and Timmy Root, we just really sit down, homie, not too long ago, homie, but it's always been love. It's just, I mean, goddamn, you know what I mean? You know, so.
Yeah, salute. We got the real Vato in the building, man. What's up, real Vato, man?
What's up, my boy? Just tapping in with you guys. Right, just tapping in, you know what I mean? I don't know what the topic's about today, but you know what I mean? I haven't tapped in, but I just want to send my blessings and let you guys know that it's right here, you know what I mean? Other than that, whatever the topic's about, let's do this, dog. Let's talk about it, though. Let's do this. Let's talk about the real shit.
You kind of caught us on the end of the show, man. We pretty much kind of wrapped it up. We got a little bit more.
I had to get this car, my boy, to go to work, my boy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Real Vato got to do what he got to do, my boy. You know what I mean? Happening live, dog. The real motherfucker, dog. I gotta get to work, dog. I had to get baby girl what she has to get, dog. I had to get her a car. Had to get me to work. Had to get the kids to school.
Trying to tell this whole life story to the world. Okay, y'all, man. Let's get, man. We got baby Drac, man. He's speaking on Blueface, man. Shout out to the real Vato, man. Salute to you getting that VIP, man. Now you can whip all through and get that chicken, man. For real. So we got baby Drac, big Drac. Speak on shout out to the postman, the hood postman. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel, run them numbers up. So he's speaking about Blueface's put on, and he's speaking on Crip-Mac, man. He got some choice words, man. This is crazy. Let's get to it. Any thoughts, Lil Larry, before we get on?
Man, this is goddamn. Hey, man. That shit unfortunate, but niggas know a lot about Mob James. I be hearing a lot of bad shit about that nigga Mob James, man. So I feel like he got to get his shit together. I heard a lot of bad shit. I ain't heard nothing good about that nigga. So, man.
Yeah, it's definitely, you know what I'm saying, that he did tell on FG. FG is standing on that, so. And then they got pictures and paperwork and all that shit. But shit, that's between them. I don't know them niggas. We get into this next shit. Blueface is locked up. They say they gave him 4 years. Looking like he gonna do about a year and some change. You know, Crip-Mac locked up. Looking like he gonna do, I don't know. They said 10, but I don't think he gonna do the whole 10. You know, I'm not knowing for sure. But free them niggas, man. Let's get to it. We got Big Drac from Schoolyard OG. Speak on Blueface, and he got some words for Crip-Mac.
Big Mad Ali, rest in peace. These dudes, you know, they were forces for the set. So, you know, you think if they had been involved in Blueface's career, that it would have been handled a lot better? Well, you know, like I said, with the little homie, we got a division in our hood, man. You know, a lot of little homies don't respect the big homies because they feel we let a lot of shit go by on our watch. You know, a lot of stuff has came. My motherfuckers got skeletons in the closet. You know, I ain't gonna say no name. You know, but like I say, I knew about a lot of things, but a lot of these dudes, you know, I was a little homie to them, you feel me? And then when a lot of shit was going down, I was in the youth store. You gotta understand, I wasn't on the streets 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. I mean, I spent my whole life in jail. You gotta realize before I did that 5, I was in 3 boys home. You know what I'm saying? So like my life, I ain't had a whole 5 years on the streets since 1981. I get 2 every now and then. I might get a 3-year stretch. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm coping with life, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, when it comes to Schoolyard Crip, you know, I'm real passionate with it because I waste my whole life representing this gang, you know, and I even think I lost my family a little bit behind this shit. But when it comes to, you know, I'm a hustler. I don't know drugs, I don't do no drink, I smoke a little weed, I don't even like alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I do out of moderation. You know what I'm saying? But being that Blueface got put on 2017, that's more of a new version of Crippin'. Do you agree with that style of Crippin', or is there some things that you would like to critique on it? I mean, if you're trying to make an image of yourself and you want to represent a gang, I mean, just like a lot of these dudes. I mean, I know Joe Moses, I know DJ Mustard, I know Top Dog, I know all them dudes. You know, Top Dollar Sign, you know, I know his brother, you know, the homie, his brother from the set, Big TC.
But a lot of them dudes, they be chosen
Who
by
brothers?
Dollar Sign.
Okay.
Dollar Sign brothers, my homie Big TC. He been in jail on the murder since like 05 or something.
Did Blueface have a brother on the set too?
Blueface, I think his cousin is from the hood. One of the D-Locs. Y'all, when y'all be seeing that video, that big old black nigga, he's standing up with his chest poked out. I think that's his cousin.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, he's like tiny D-Loc.
Okay, we'll come back to the Ty Dolla Sign.
Dude, that shit have fired on Crip-Mac when they seen each other. You know what I'm saying? When they was doing all that wolfing back and forth. See, if I would have been there, and I'm an old dude, motherfucker already in the hood. So basically, they already had words. We on site. First of all, motherfucker got to get that squabble out the way. Then we sit down at the table.
Don't make it up.
And then we make it up. We gonna get some ratings. You know what I'm saying? I want the hood to be like, oh, cuz the homie fired on Crip-Mac. That's what the schoolyard. See, that generation of schoolyards is different than my generation. Chris, he would have got fired on. It ain't about. I don't have nothing against the neighborhood, but it's the shit that come out his mouth. Because you talking down on motherfuckers that homies and died and all that. So when you got a new booty ass dude like that, fuck his weight. It's fucking with a motherfucker like me, you gonna be off balance anyway. After I move around your big old ass.
And the fact that Blueface was training for boxing. So what was
he's training. He trains boxing is for money. You know what I'm saying? When you boxing a motherfucker like us, you ain't finna get in all those little pretty stands and that little left, right. Yeah, motherfucker coming up in there like a bull.
All's fair in love and war.
Yeah, motherfucker coming in like a bull. Motherfucker using his feet. I'm taking you off balance. If your legs is wide open, I'm kicking you in your nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to do everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I survive. So all that shit don't mean shit.
Man, you sound like your uncle.
You know, I learned from mom. It's just that.
Who is your uncle, man? Tell us.
Stanley Pitts, Louis Port.
Pyro.
All the time. You know what I'm saying?
You sound like, I knew Stan even before Crippin' and Pyro. I knew it before then, but you sound just like him.
That's my uncle.
All them different tactics you try to use.
I got to, man. You know, like my grandmama was born and watch. You know what I'm saying? And, I used to go to that park, man. Them dudes was tough at that park. You can't come home crying.
Gotta find this baby.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We're gonna get up out of here, man. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Salute to Lil Larry for pulling up.
Let's go, man.
Salute to your boy, the real Vato.
Hell yeah, shout out to Real Vato, man.
Shout out to Unc. Unc was dropping some jewels and some real shit, innocent people.
Yeah, Unc was old schoolyard nigga, man.
It sounded like he was in the Matrix. We're gonna have to bring Unc back on, man, for the grown folk talking. You know what I'm saying? Grown folk conversation. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hell yeah, type shit, huh? Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Some grown folk.
They could have called me.
Hold on.
They said,
hey, but what's up, little guy? You want to speak before we get up out of here? I know Unc real passionate, man. That's what I'm saying. We gotta bring him back on, man, because he definitely
that's my motherfucking number, man.
Definitely got some shit to drop for the youth out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we do. We got to get him on the podcast again, man. But that's my daddy brother too. But yeah, man, I enjoy being on here, man. You know, this be some crazy shit. We be having crazy ass topics, man. Free that nigga Crip-Mac, free Blueface, long live Pnbrock, long live Nipsey, man. I hope those accusations ain't true, Big U. You know, it's crazy out here in LA right now, fam. It really is, man.
That's a fact. Hey, man, free the guys, free my brother, my little brother, you know what I'm saying, free my cousin, you know what I'm saying, free young folks, anybody that's locked up behind the bed, the beast.
Free Dace, free Cam, man. Free Desmond, oh God.
Yeah, man. Catches this Wednesday, Westside Wednesday. Hopefully we get Little Larry to pull up because he definitely playing his music. So he got to definitely pull up, hopefully get him through. And then y'all.
You said Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday.
I got you, man. I got you for sure.
Definitely, we're gonna be playing
Wednesday
music
night.
from the west to the east, down south, up north, but mostly from the west. So y'all want to get y'all music played? Y'all know y'all can hit me in the DMs, IG.
You got that before,
all
man.
that shit. But we gonna get up out of here, man.
All that shit, man. Tap in. MurderVal_Boogeyman. That's my Instagram. Y'all want to listen to my music and stay updated on my music videos and stuff like that. Shit, and sit with my fam. First Fam West Radio.
Shit, it's one of my favorite jumps right here.
This little motherfucker, nigga, bitch. I threw my soul on this motherfucking beat. I kill a nigga just to make sure that I eat. Listen to my heart, I hear my daughter when that beat.
Grammy music producer Ryan Ghost Bowser rocking it out with First Fam West Radio. And your man's Mr. Illustrator. And on the ones and twos, we got Crazy D. Spin that, man.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com. Just be patient till time gon' come. Like a rock star on the stage, I just mind my drum. A pistol, middle of some beef, I'm behind my gun. If it ain't the police, you can never name a time I run. Beastie nigga, I kept that dope in my socks, okay? You better duck or get motherfucking shot, yeah, okay? You ain't my brother if you fucking with options, okay? Stick up your plug and have them take me to your spot, yeah, okay? See, you don't understand that peek through them blinds. I was dancing with the devil, brother, time after time. Guarantee you see murder, you take a look inside my eyes. Money called me and told me they all acting surprised. Can't believe what you saying, I know you wear a disguise. You gon' fail trying to play me, you gon' die trying to try. Put some shots in this upper body, put his soul in the sky. And not with the back and forth, all my niggas trying to sign. I'm see my soul on this motherfucking beat. Slide, kill a nigga just to make sure that I eat. Gotta listen to my heart, I hear my daughter when that beats. Talk to Moo, he hear that shake when I speak, yeah. Mama told me watch all the company you keep, yeah. Slide on the west and then we post up on the east, yeah. I'm on your neck, it ain't no motherfucking sleep, yeah. Creep up on you, I know some motherfucking creeps, yeah. See, you don't hate me, you just hate the addiction. I remember being alone in the most fucked up position. I pray to God every night, remove me out these conditions. They gon' judge before they play you in
What up, world? This is Grammy music producer Ryan Ghost Bowser rocking it out with First Fam West Radio and your man's Mr. Illustrator. And on the ones and twos, we got Crazy D. Spin that, man.
Tools in the box, the haters wanna stop it. Mom's long like cocaine. I'm a fly in the beam. Money is the reason. No reason about those games. Keep the tools in the box, the haters wanna stop it. Mom's long like cocaine. Pure white, Peruvian. Take flight, ride the wind. Long nights of getting it in. Is this the life of a hooligan? Ninjas on the street, they're trying to avoid the chalk. Talk it out, maybe after let the haters spark. Gunshots, bury victims in the dirt quick. Circle of death, calling it the work shift. Mind blown, mind gone. Just took a life he don't care about his own. But this is what the youth taught, turned up. Mommy offered those pills, plus she coked up. Out to celebrate, told it's the last days. Race and chase away the pain of his lane. Ain't no shame, she peeling off her lace.
FirstFamRadio.com. 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 FirstFamRadio.com.
That's where we get that shit from. So if these niggas is all telling on each other, that's what they do. Who can tell first? That's what they do. Who can tell first, my nigga? That's in the mob. Yeah, that's where that whole rat and all that shit comes from the mafia.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
That drip nigga got a grip, nigga.